The full endgame could be more rewarding, like buyable summer sloops, buy coupons to enhance factories even more after all the game is a big sandbox. There's no question mark here, so I don't. Where's the question? It sounds like feedback that should probably go to the QA side. So please leave that feedback on the QA side. But I do agree that there isn't really like a post endgame for Satisfactory at the moment. That's also something that might happen as like an update to Satisfactory in the future. Because we also agree that like there's like apart from just making more factories, there's little to do in Satisfactory. There's no incentive to keep playing. And to be honest, most people don't really need that incentive, we find. Like people find ways to like fill up their time once they're finished Satisfactory.
Yeah.
But I agree, it could be cool to have like a thing where maybe the space elevator like requests more parts or something like that. We probably wouldn't want to add more summer sloops because there's a balancing reason why there's a certain amount of summer sloops on the map. Because you could get infinite power essentially by having like summer sloops.
There's also a couple of angles with that, with just a personal take first for me, which is that this game honestly is like really, really, really long, like already. So by the time when you're done with it, I think, I mean, just me feeling it, I'd feel like you'd either just kind of be like, nicely done with it, or you have played for so long and would still want more in like the way that, again, you just kind of start making your own content, making your own cool builds or intricate builds. And then right now, also just like this is not at all like, dev talk or like actual like future plans in any way. But there is an aspect in my head of, okay, right now, so we are at phase 5, tier 9. We finished this, we finished PA, and we just we could implement some sort of like, endgame system where the elevator would request more parts or some recurring, endgame loop is happening. But then how would that tie in to, again, absolutely not saying this is a plan for now, but eventually if we were making like phase 6, tier 10, 11, 10, 12, like where would this endgame loop that we put in suddenly fit in everything? Would it be a side thing? Would it be removed? Would it be like kind of jigsawed? How would that look? So there is TLDR, there's a danger of making a seamless endgame system with like in terms of actually calling this like the proper end, because I'm not really sure we actually know what the proper end of the game will be quite yet.
I mean, the proper end is the game ending. It's just like if you want something post the ending.
Yeah, but then that again, that ending, what the ending is right now, if you want something post this, then like we could implement that. But then if we have something else, like again, the easiest example is a phase 6. Would this track then be after this new post-game element, or will it just be slapped onto?
Yeah, I don't think it makes sense to add another phase. It makes more sense to just make it so that the game becomes infinite.
Again, just examples. Yeah. But just food for thought.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. Or alternate endings.